Kelly with Wanderbus Adventures.
Today we are full steam ahead on preparation for our MOT.
This week's an exciting week, but we're having to jump through a load of hoops. So in a nutshell, because the bus was a minibus, to be able to test it as a class 4 vehicle, i.e. a motorhome, you need to have things in the vehicle to make it livable. So commonly things like somewhere to cook, somewhere to sleep, and things to that effect. But there's no one set of rules written down, unlike if you were to then try and get it reclassified as a motorhome on the V5C. Our MOT tester is insistent on a number of things which we are respecting, and we're going to make sure it happens. So that's what we've got to do first, all of those jobs. One of the things that I'm going to have to undo is this. So many people have fitted these, see them on loads of vans, gone through MOT fine. The stoplight and the fog light are right next to each other, where they have to be 10 centimeters apart. So one way I could have got around that is just to disconnect the fog light and put one underneath it with the normal Vario lights. On one side you have the fog light, on one side you have the reverse light, and that's how they get around it. Fast forward a couple of weeks, or 5 or 6, 7 days, I don't know. New lights here, got them from Mercedes. They weren't wired, so I've had to wire them back up again, but they're in. But one of the things the MOT tester is insisting on being on the side is an awning rail. And I didn't have an idea of how to fit this, but Dave's come up with a genius one, because we want this to be on there, but temporary. What he's going to do is measure and drill out the holes in this, and then we're going to put another bolt over these existing threads, and then that way it's on there, but we can remove it in the future. The other things we do need to do is give it a good clean, because there's only one type of dirty girl that you want on the weekend. What are you laughing? I'm talking about a Land Rover Defender. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to get on and clean this out.
This was the disgrace that we were working with. It was covered in like green grime, old stickers, bits of tree, all sorts, and our beautiful roof that we'd wrapped it earlier was disgusting. So we snow foamed it, gave it a good clean, and it really did come up nice and bright.
I can reveal that Wanda is now clean. Everyone apart from Aquaman here had to abandon ship, because it genuinely, the day started off sunny, and then for 5 hours I was out here in the rain, really scrubbing the thing down, but it's ready to go now. On to the next job. Another thing, so our sliders, the soft close sliders, and actually to pull them out is quite an effort, which is good, because when the bus moves it means it's going to keep them in place. But I didn't just want to rely on that, so I've bought some magnetic catches, and these are like 6.5 kilo catches, so they're pretty strong, just to aid those slides and keeping the drawers shut, because we don't want it opening when we're in transit. Each of the drawers, so like here on this one and so on and so forth, just to stop them coming open. Same on the door there, and the door at the front. Okay, so you can see up here we've got 3 lengths of awning rail to cover that bit off. Other things that we have done, so thank you to Tina, Kelly's mum. We've removed the sticker off the back window, which denoted it as a school bus, because it's no longer a school bus, so we're instructed to remove it. Not MOT related, but I've added some extra wide angle mirrors on both sides. Eventually we'll get the proper big arms, but these have gone on here for now and will allow me to see better. And what I'm doing next is I'm adding more support brackets to all of the furniture. So you would have seen in previous videos that it's screwed, bolted through the floor, but I'm just adding a couple more in a few choice places, because I don't want it to move anywhere, and like belt and braces really. So I'm going to add a few more in this back area here, in the hatch underneath where the toilet is, and on the kitchen furniture too. And the final thing that they've insisted upon is that there's a mattress in here. Now we're not ready to get our proper mattress out and put in the bus at the moment, so I'm just chucking in a couple of our camp mattresses in here and hope that's good enough. You can see that it's a bed, so We're just playing the game really. I don't see how you could argue against it. You could quite comfortably sleep on that, so obviously not the second one there. That one goes on the floor though, doesn't it? So yes, we are checklisted off, and tomorrow morning we'll be ready to go. Alright, so I've made it here. This cupboard here needs an extra latch on it because it opens and shuts itself, even though it's got 2 magnetic catches on it. So any advice on that would be great. Yeah, this seems to have stayed shut, which is fabulous. Let's go see if he's going to test it or not. Well, it made it here. I'm leaving it here. Go for a cup of tea. Walking back, happy to share with you the news that it has passed, so we're going to find out to what extent and if there's anything else that needs to do into it.
On the way back, I came across these cool looking cars and this awesome Toyota Hilux Chinook, which is from 1970s and comes with a sort of caravan / camper van for the bed on the back.
Almost looks small next to that thing. And here I am. So a little bit of feedback. So on the advisories we had brake binding on our service brake, and that's fairly common because it's been laid up, and I've just put about all of a reservoir through the bus. So he was like, just use it more, which is the idea, and they should free off. But anyway, I'm gonna get home.
Back home now, and we're really pleased it's finished, but one more thing before we go. I want to say that we only did a short video this week because we're so busy getting everything ready for the Overlander International Show.
Hopefully we'll see some of you there, but until then, we hope you have a great week.
1, 2, 3.
Bye!